This is a story about a young girl named Tabitha. We all have stories, don't we? But I'll wager none of your tales involve a mysterious cottage, a terrifying witch, or a foul-mouthed badger named Colin.
How's it going, guys? John here from the Killer Bits, and yes, today we are taking a look at Snowed In. This is one of the Ludum Dare, or Ludum Dare, however you want to pronounce it, Game Jam titles, and this is coming from the SeaDads, and this Ludum Dare, I think the theme was something along the lines of a small world. So the guys at the SeaDads have interpreted that in one way in particular. So I'm going to hit a button and hopefully something happens.
One fine morning, Tabitha was on her way to the village when she encountered an altogether ugly and thoroughly terrifying witch.
"What a lovely-looking young lady you are,"
said the witch.
"You'd look prettier still sitting atop my mantelpiece."
And with that, there was a spectacular burst of magic that no amount of effects artistry could hope to capture within 72 hours. And Tabitha found herself inexplicably trapped inside the witch's magic snow globe, which is totally something all witches have.
"What a frightful cow,"
thought Tabitha.
"I simply must get out of here."
So I've played about 2 minutes of this, and I knew this is one I'm going to have to go in fairly blind to because, well, obviously you're hearing it's got a kind of narrative to it, and it's put together, as I say, the developers behind this are, right, let me get this right, I'm reading off my notes here, Gavin Custers, who did the art, John Murphy, who was one of the coders on it, Dave Lloyd, who was the other coder, Adrian Vaughan, who did all the writing and the voice for it, so he's obviously our narrator, and Louis Mayer did the music. And as you're probably guessing, this is all done in Unity. You can tell by the whole look of it, and as you saw by those prompts. So basically arrow keys give us directions, and of course it's a snow globe. What are we going to do other than shake it like a Polaroid picture? And yes, apparently apples come out of fir trees. Anyway, right. Well, let's try and go.
Tabitha rattled the doorknob.
"Wouldn't you know it? It's locked,"
moaned Tabitha, whose patience for exploration was nothing short of piss poor at the best of times.
Yet the humour in this is quintessentially British, I think, is the word. So obviously we're going to have to find another way. How about this?
Tabitha peered into the stump.
"It looks as if there's something inside,"
mused Tabitha.
"If only it wasn't pitch black in there."
Right, well, I think we know what we're supposed to do, don't we? Right, let's head back round. Tabitha moves awfully slowly.
The door remained locked.
So, I mean, the way the voice is done, it's very Stanley Parable. Can't talk to the snowman. Now, I have played up to this bit, so I know that's what we want.
Tabitha
Not the
greedily
apple.
polished off the last morsel of apple.
"Yummy! I absolutely adore apples,"
cooed Tabitha.
No, I was indicating to that branch sticking out, so obviously we want that, so shake it. There we go, there's our branch. There we go, we can grab that. No, leave the apples alone, Tabby.
Tabitha picked up the branch. And just like that, the branch was aflame.
So, as I say, this is just awfully cute and twee, and yeah.
Tabitha peered into the inky blackness of the stump, and by the flickering light of the torch saw the unmistakable glint of metal in the shape of a key. Reaching in, she was startled by a sudden whirlwind of snarling fur and expletives.
"Oi, why don't you f*** off and find your own shiny scraps?"
barked Colin, who was, it turns out, an especially grumpy badger.
"What's mine is mine, and you can keep your filthy f***ing hands to yourself."
And with that, Colin extended a middle claw on his tiny badger paw and fixed Tabitha with a penetrating gaze.
"What a wretched badger!"
exclaimed Tabitha.
Okay, well, we're going to need some way of dealing with Colin the irate badger. And this is about...
"Oh, a f***ing apple!" I'll keep that for later,
said Colin.
Okay, so maybe he wants more apples.
Another one. Fucking brilliant,
said Colin.
Let's see if we can get him another apple then. And
Another one. I need to make room for all these fucking apples,
said Colin.
I'll toss this shiny piece of shit. Oh,
Whinged Tabitha.
how am I supposed to get that down?
maybe we do this. There we go. Yay, we got the key then now. So this is all unknown to me then now. As I said, I only played the first couple of minutes. So
Tabitha unlocked the door and stepped into the cottage. Perhaps here she would find her means of escape.
Wowee! This really is much comfier than my place,
cried Tabitha.
all the apples I can eat, a luxurious country cottage, and my very own potty-mouthed badger. Bugger it, I'm staying right here.
And with that, Tabitha sat her greedy little bottom in the comfiest chair she could find and ate apple after apple, until she was content and fat, and then the witch ate her. The end.
So there we go. That was snowed in, and the video suddenly stopped. Anyway, so yeah, that, as I said, was snowed in. Currently one of the entries into Ludum Dare 38, I think this one is. If you want to check it out, as always, I will leave a link in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. And if you enjoyed this quick little bit of gameplay, why not hit that like button? And if you want to see more, obviously there's a whole ton of Ludum Dare titles. I've been going through them this afternoon, so hopefully I can find a few more choice titles to show you. And if you want to check them out, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments below what you thought of Snowed In. Until next time, guys, bye!